Hello, friends of YouTube. So, by far, the most popular and well-requested video was for the Animite Quest. So, we're going to do those really quickly today, and we're going to kind of discuss some strategy. So, first one we're going to do is our 3wishes, and then we'll go through and do the treasure trove. Okay, so this right here basically comes down to gauge management. So, basically, the things that you need are attack prize plus on one of your medals, and you're also going to want to bring a friend's medal with the tech prize plus on it. So that's what we're going to run right there. The other medals, you're going to want AoE medals, but I'm not going to use anyone else besides Sword Down with Goofy, Pooh, and my friend Sword Down with Goofy. So it doesn't really make a difference to me, to be honest with you. So for this, you may have another AoE instead of the Sword Down with Goofy here. And that's pretty much going to be what we're going to do the whole round. You may even use 2 AoE hitters, who knows. But pretty much what you're going to be looking at is just bringing AoE hitters. So, again, it's all about gauge management. Right now we're at 11, so we are kind of light. So, for this, I might not have even used Pooh. I might have just used my Sword Out of the Goofy and see what we could do, but I digress. We're still at 9, and here we go, another really hard stage. So attack prize plus, that's why it's essential right there. We went from 7 to 9, and now when I kill all these people, I'm going to go back up to 10. It's actually made a gauge using 4 gauges on that round, which pretty incredible. So that's kind of the goal. You're more so looking at the gauge breakdown, because really you're gonna run out of gauges if you're not paying attention. So use your gauges wisely. I've talked about the importance of that multiple different times in multiple different events. Don't just go around just overcutting the crap out of things. Kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Alright, for this one we're gonna skip Pooh. We're gonna use Sword on the Goofy here. And there we go. That was basically just to conserve the gauges, because coming up, a few quick battles here that we're going to want the extra gauges. You'll see in a second. Alright, so another one of these. Basically just AoE this again. There we go. And we have 9 left. I believe this is the last enemy, so we should be able to nuke this as well. But basically, we'll go over a key setup in just a moment. This is going to be kind of what you're going to want to run. Attack boost plus all day. All day. Alright, we're going to spin and kill these people. Alright, so you see that we just basically beat it with 2 medals. And we ended up with 13 gauges left. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But if you don't have a Sora and Pails like mine, or Pooh, you're going to have to run a lot more stuff to get that damage in there. So we'll take a quick look at it. Let's see. Alright, so some candidates would be things like Riku, Final Form Sora. Basically, you got to one turn everything to keep the gauges high enough. So even a Leon might be an option. He's 1 gauge for finishing up some AoE hits. Things of that nature. So that's basically what you got to do with that. Bring your attack prize plus. I've talked about the importance of putting it on somebody good. Hopefully you now have it on someone good. The other one was treasure trove, and for this one, basically Mickey. That's about it. Mickey is it. Mickey is the only thing you need. So, we're going to run the event, and I will show you what I mean. Basically, Mickey is going to kill everything here. Now, don't open the chest as soon as you walk into the level. Fight the invisible first. Alright, so for this, we're actually not even going to use Mickey first hit. We're going to use Exalted. And there we go. Dead. Alright. This is another one where conserving the gauges is definitely a wise idea. Alright. So we're going to bring an attack price plus. We're going to bring red Riku. And you see right now, if we had to, we could kill him without the Mickey, which is the important part. Alright, so we got 12 gauges, and this is really where you want to save your AoE power. So if you hadn't already used all of your gauges, you're going to want to use it here. You're definitely going to want to one-turn all 3 of these, so that's going to give you the maximum number of gauges that you're going to need to complete the level. So, there we go. Completed it in 1 turn, that gives me 10. Now that's 10 gauges for 1 battle. I think we'll be alright, but never hurts to go exploring, see if we can find any chests. No, nothing over here. Alright, so here we go. The final fight is 3 invisibles and a cannon. You're definitely going to want to, I tell you, focus on the cannon. So, if you bring a single target, take out the cannon. And then, hopefully you have enough gauges left to do your rotation with your big AoE hitter and so on. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be what I'm going to beat those 2. So, that is Out of My Quest 101. We'll show you maybe a quick rundown of kind of what we're looking at in terms of, you know, key composition. And then, you know, we'll get back to grinding. We're trying to get top 5 today. This week rather. There's a bunch of prizes and stuff. Alright, so for your AoE hitter, everyone I know has a Black Coat Mickey by now, so run him. He's going to probably be your best option. Some of your substitute options, again, are the Riku. He's a really, really good option. If you did manage to pull a Axel, he would definitely be a good option. And even a Cerberus as a plug-in for Mickey, another good option. You know, if you're low on nice metals, you can use somebody like a Pete, and that's definitely going to give you some shots there. The cards are another good possible running option there for last hitter. So, you know, even if you had something like cards, which are I believe 2, and Pete, which is 1, and say Riku, which is 1, and a booster, that would definitely, I think, be able to get you through the level. So those are my 2 suggestions for the Adamite quest. If you want to see future content, or, you know, if you want to be part of the competition, remember 500 subscribers by the end of the month. We're going to have a giveaway. And for today, remember my favorite food is chicken. Pretty delicious stuff. Anyways, we are chasing the top 5. Right now we are 5th. And we are basically just competing with everyone in our party. So it's been a party palooza. There you go. Beth is in 1st. Snow is in 2nd. Doe is in 3. Cat is in 4. I'm in 5th. Strider's in 6th. Link is in 7. Squall is in 8. Kirara is in 9th. And Megumi is in 10th. So that's kind of what we're running right now. You see, I didn't really press that hard in Lux last week. I finished 16th, which is pretty bad. Now, I've been so bored. I've just been randomly filling out the avatar boards. These are all the ones I have with clothing in them. I finished all the ones with nodes in them. So this is pretty much what I do when I just get bored. I just come in here and click, and hope that, you know, I don't use all my stuff up. Alright, so that is it for today's video. Like I said, if you want to see future content, please subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful night.